Okay, so for so Abby had a little bit of a supernatural experience. Okay, I have no idea what she's about to say, but she went to go get a reading, and if you don't know, basically they tell you things that are going on around you, like spiritually and both like in the future.
He was a psychic medium.
Psychic medium, that's what they're called.
This reading is for Abby. Today is October 2nd, 2022. There's a relationship around you right now, and I'm believing it's you and someone else, correct? And I feel that there's tension. It can be repaired only if you choose.
It's me arguing with...
Was this reading in a flea market or something?
It was a psychic fair. So
Oh!
I got a free complimentary stone.
Is your mother's mother in spirit your grandmother?
My dad's side it is. My mom's side, she's still alive.
She's still alive, so this is your dad's mother?
Yes.
I don't want to say a second mother, but you could have gone to her with problems that you had,
100%,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Pause. Bowie, stop! Oh my god, I can't hear anything but him moving around.
She's telling me to tell you that there's a very important date coming up, and I don't know if I'm feeling the mid-October. Is it the anniversary of her passing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, it's her birthday.
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, because she's telling me to her it's
She
very
would
important.
be saying that.
Yeah, and she's also the one that's been telling you what to do. I don't know if you know that. Did you recently drop out? Or?
I did, yeah.
Okay, because she's telling me she guided you through that decision.
Sorry, I'm getting so emotional.
That's all right. There's the
crazy.
Kleenex. She's telling me that you were smart enough. Are you currently not working, or did they just reduce your hours?
It's just the weekends.
She's telling me that just for validation. Were you an English major?
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, because I see a lot of writing.
Yeah.
All right, and what I'm feeling is, have you written the story yet?
I have, but it's been like rough drafts and everything.
It feels like it's both fiction and nonfiction.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, good.
Just for context, Abby's been working on this book. Like, how long were you working on that book?
High school.
Since high school, so like years. But like this is something that like carried out into a relationship, and like I was kind of like helping like give bits and pieces of like kind of what he was saying, like polishing it a little bit. So pretty interesting for him to bring up there.
I don't know who's showing me this, but I'm seeing s'mores. Did you used to have them as a kid and all that? Tell her to go back in childhood to happy, happy times and do it again.
We actually have a family cabin, and we used to go up there almost every weekend.
Which we've shown on the videos plenty of times.
Oh yeah, and we would have s'mores and we'd cook out and everything like that. And it honestly didn't even I was like confused by that, but I brought it up to my mom and she did a little bit of clarification on it.
Cool.
A lot of the things that made you happy when you were a child, you've gotten away from, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just her. I think it's all the spirits that are talking to me.
Okay.
They're telling me to tell you to get back to those happy feelings. Start looking into the middle of next year. I don't know why, but a temporary relocation. So I don't know where you're living now, but they're showing me that you're going to be going somewhere.
Because of my clinicals, next year during summer, I'm not going to be home. That's the only thing that I could think of. So maybe the thing that we're thinking of, maybe he's a few years off or something.
Yeah.
But
What made you emotional?
like my grandma stuff.
Yeah.
My grandma passed away in 2013.
Yeah.
But she was like one of the biggest things in my life. So it's crazy to know that like she helped guide me through probably the toughest time in my life.
So it's not like it's a week's vacation. It's
Okay.
more. You're going to temporarily live somewhere for some reason. And it's only going to be roughly, I'm going to say maybe 2 to 3 months that you'll live there. So I don't know if you're helping someone out, and but
Okay.
that's what they're showing me. And it's in the...
Helping someone out.
Don't be in a hurry for the children to come. I don't know if you're thinking about children and,
A little bit.
and thinking that, oh my gosh, I only have X amount of years. Don't worry about that.
Isn't that crazy? We've had that conversation.
A day before she went to this, we made a random comment.
If we do plan to have kids, I don't want to have kids until we're in our 30s.
Right.
But I was saying like I have to have kids before 40 just because it gets a little dangerous then.
Also, if we have kids before then and our kids are watching this in the future, you were not an accident. Maybe you were an accident, but we're not gonna talk about that.
I was an accident. So were you, weren't you?
I was born 9 months after Valentine's Day.
Because they're coming. I think there is going to be 3 that will come to you.
These periods of where he's not talking, he's basically like with his eyes closed, just like listening.
Just picture him at the desk like,
Have you been digging for your past lately? It's going to be very hard to find what you're looking for, don't
Yeah.
you? Uncle Joe was actually father to one of the children they thought was his brother. Okay? It's going to be all messed
Yeah,
up.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like, okay, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense.
It's not necessarily that I'm specifically digging, but I always wanted to know further out in my family lineage.
Yeah.
Most of my ancestors are either from Ireland.
well, and your uncle's son is his brother.
I'll have to talk to my aunt because she did do some ancestry stuff.
With their cousins now.
Sweet home Alabama.
Play the video.
Do you have 2 siblings? There's 3 of you all together?
There would have been, yeah, but
There would have been.
there would have been. She passed away when she was a baby.
Okay. Have you ever seen her spiritually, but you never saw her to hold her, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, because I believe she's coming to me, and she's telling me that you and her used to be friends. And Mom and Dad are still here, right?
Yeah.
Ask them if you used to play with somebody, an imaginary friend. I don't know her, because I think you played with this imaginary friend who wasn't imaginary. I think it was her.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, just saw the name Eric, E-R-I-C-K. That's going to be a very influential name for you. I don't know. I can't see why. And it's E-R-I-C-K. I don't want to say be friends with, but you need to communicate with for whatever reason. I don't know what it is.
I don't know any Eric, but I like that he was saying like they're emphasizing the K. Like the
Yeah.
K is important almost. Like that has to be the person with the K.
Every kiss begins with it, so it's pretty important.
How many times have I told you that I feel like I'm intuitive? I'm more afraid of it than anything.
Yeah, she's terrified of ghosts in general, so I don't know why you're expecting to talk to them. Last time you tried, it growled at you, so...
Now, you were not raised in an organized religion, right?
You went to a Catholic school.
Because I went to like a Catholic school, but
Okay. They're telling me that you were actually blessed by somebody, not a priest or a reverend or anyone, but you were blessed as a baby. So I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Ask Mom. I don't know if Dad will know about it, but ask Mom because Mom might have done something, so
okay.
you knew.
That sounds scary.
Was it 2 years to college that you went? It's like, why are you leaving the credits? Let's see if you can't get a 2-year degree.
But I thought it was interesting that he said something about a 2-year degree because that's my degree now.
And most common degree for people to get, but yeah.
The job you're in now is not your ideal job, okay? It's paying your bills. I see another one coming between 1 and 3 years from now. That is going to be the job you want to do. Fulfilling job. Where do you want me to direct my energy?
I mean, I guess like relationship-wise.
Okay, coming up, I said no because I did not know, but I was also confused on the question.
They haven't seen the clip yet, so why don't we explain
Because
it
I
after?
want to make that very clear because you're gonna get upset and now you're gonna drag it out. He's gonna be mad at me for the rest of the night, but that's not what I meant. I meant no.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
You're currently in a relationship,
Yeah.
right? You're not living together though, right?
We are, yeah.
You are. Are you ready to throw in the towel? Is that what I'm feeling?
I don't know.
Are you stretching that relationship really thin right now?
No, not that one. It was a different
That
relationship.
was a different, okay.
Yeah.
I don't see marriage in there. So I don't know if it's you or him that do not want to be legally married, both financially and if anything should happen.
That's literally everything I've been saying about marriage so far. Like, I want to have like a ceremony, but I don't see like the benefit in like the whole marriage thing because it's just by law, the government controlling your relationship.
He says that to me all the time, the financial benefits of it. He specifically went legally married. That's everything that you say. People think that marriage changes everything. In my opinion, I don't think it does.
It changes things for people that don't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Then they find out when they're finally legally obligated to be with that person. They don't like them.
I just think... Okay.
Well,
Crazy.
So,
Oh my god.
So
it's
what
like
I'm-
word for word.
what I'm being told to tell you is if you're not going to go, get off the pot. Because they're saying you either go to the bathroom or get off the pot.
Yeah.
I'm being told to tell you to tell him to put a ring on it.
every single night she makes a joke and a reference to me proposing to her.
I mean, everything sounds like super positive, and
It is.
and I love that because
It
it's
is.
been like really hard. Do you see anything about my dad?
If he wasn't so darn stubborn and go to the doctor,
Yeah.
he'd be much better. Because he doesn't want to know. And to you, he'll tell you, I feel fine. And you leave and he goes, you know, I don't feel good. So if there's any way you can tell him, look, please go to the doctor. Whatever you can to get him to the doctor. If you shed the tears, okay, because
Yeah.
that works for you with
Yeah,
him.
it does. It sure does.
Any other questions?
I don't think so. I think you answered pretty much everything that I needed.
My dad's having very bad hip problems. So when he says like, he literally like he leaned back like into like his chair and he is very stubborn.
Well,